Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Explore with Ouzi, the only YouTube channel brave enough to tackle the questions nobody else will ask. Or at least, the questions I find interesting. Today we're diving into the top 10 African countries with the most significant populations of white people, primarily those of European descent. So buckle up, get ready to learn something new and maybe, just maybe, challenge a few preconceived notions along the way. Alright, let's kick things off in South Africa, the land of sunshine, braai, and yes, a sizable white population. With an estimated 4.5 million people of European descent, making up about 8.5% of the total population, South Africa tops our list. South Africa's history is a roller coaster of colonization, segregation, and ultimately, liberation. The Dutch arrived in the 17th century, followed by the British, and over time, a distinct Afrikaner culture emerged. This history of European presence, coupled with the legacy of apartheid, helps explain why South Africa has such a large white population today. But here's the thing about South Africa. It's a nation forging a new identity, a rainbow nation as they call it, embracing its diversity after decades of enforced separation. From Table Mountain to Kruger National Park, South Africa is a feast for the senses. Plus, have you seen those rugby players? They're like giants. Seriously, Springboks are no joke. Next up, we're hopping across the continent to Morocco, a country that's like a beautiful mosaic, a blend of Arabic, Berber, and European influences. Morocco boasts a white population of around 1.5 million, roughly 4.5% of the total population. Its location at the crossroads of Europe and Africa has meant centuries of cultural exchange and yes, periods of colonization by the French and Spanish. Today, the country is a fascinating mix of old and new. You can wander through ancient medinas, haggle for spices in bustling souks, and then sip mint tea in a chic cafe while catching up on emails. And let's not forget about the Sahara Desert, a vast expanse of sand dunes that will make you feel like you've landed on another planet. Morocco is a country of contrasts. From the snow-capped Atlas Mountains to the sun-drenched beaches, it's got something for everyone. Just be prepared to haggle like your life depends on it in those markets. From Morocco, we journey east to Algeria, the largest country in Africa by landmass. With a white population of about 1.2 million, representing 3.5% of the total population, Algeria's demographic makeup reflects its past. Like Morocco, Algeria was colonized by the French, and that colonial legacy is still visible today, both in the architecture and in the language. After a brutal war of independence, Algeria has been working to rebuild and establish its own identity. From the Roman ruins of Timgad to the stunning coastline of the Mediterranean Sea, Algeria is a country of hidden gems. The Sahara Desert stretches across much of the south, offering endless opportunities for adventure. But for those who dare to venture off the beaten path, Algeria offers a truly rewarding experience. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Tunisia, a country that ignited a revolution, the Arab Spring. With a white population of around 800,000, making up about 7.5% of its people, Tunisia, like its neighbors, has a past intertwined with Europe. The ancient ruins of Carthage, a once mighty empire that rivaled Rome, are a testament to Tunisia's long and storied past, and let's not forget the Sahara Desert, which covers a significant portion of the country, offering endless opportunities for exploration. In 2011, Tunisia became the birthplace of the Arab Spring, a series of pro-democracy uprisings that swept across the region. Today, Tunisia is navigating the challenges of building a democracy, but the spirit of hope and resilience remains strong. So whether you're a history buff, a culture vulture, or just looking for an adventure, Tunisia is calling your name. Get ready to be transported back in time because we're traveling to Egypt, the land of pharaohs, pyramids, and a civilization that's captivated the world for millennia. With an estimated 700,000 people of European descent, about 0.8% of its total population, Egypt has its own unique story to tell. From the ancient Greeks to the Romans, and later the British and French, Egypt has seen its fair share of foreign influence over the centuries. But let's be real, when you think of Egypt, you probably think of pyramids, right? And for good reason. The Great Pyramid of Giza is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. And then there's the Nile River, the lifeblood of Egypt, flowing through the desert and sustaining life for centuries. Cruising down the Nile, you'll witness ancient temples, bustling cities, and rural villages, a true tapestry of Egyptian life. So while Egypt's white population might be relatively small compared to other countries on our list, its impact on world history is undeniable. Hold on tight, because we're heading to Kenya, a country that's practically synonymous with safari adventures. With a white population of around 500,000, about 1.2% of the total, it's still a significant presence. Kenya's colonial past under British rule left its mark, but today, the country is a vibrant mix of cultures, languages, and traditions. From the iconic Masai Mara National Reserve to Amboseli National Park, with its breathtaking views of Mount Kilimanjaro, Kenya is home to some of the most incredible wildlife spectacles on the planet. Imagine witnessing the Great Migration, millions of wildebeest and zebras thundering across the plains in search of fresh grazing. Or picture yourself coming face to face with a majestic lion, a family of elephants, or a graceful giraffe. Kenya is a wildlife lover's paradise. So if you're looking for an adventure that will stay with you long after you've unpacked your bags, Kenya should be at the top of your list. From Kenya, we're venturing south to Tanzania, a country that's practically bursting at the seams with natural wonders. With a white population of roughly 400,000, representing about 0.8% of its total population, Tanzania has a history that's been shaped by both indigenous African cultures and European colonialism. The country was a German colony before becoming a British protectorate, and this mix of influences is still visible today. Now let's talk about the main attraction, Mount Kilimanjaro. It's the highest mountain in Africa, and climbing to the summit is a bucket list experience for many adventurers. And then there's the Serengeti National Park, home to the Great Migration, where millions of wildebeest and zebras make their annual trek in search of food and water. But Tanzania isn't just about the mainland. Off the coast lies the Zanzibar archipelago, a tropical paradise with pristine beaches, turquoise waters, and a fascinating history as a spice trading center. Get ready to soak up the sun, because we're heading to Mozambique, a country with a coastline that stretches for miles along the Indian Ocean. With a white population of around 300,000, making up about 1.2% of its people, Mozambique's history is deeply intertwined with Portugal. As a former Portuguese colony, Mozambique still bears the architectural and cultural influences of its colonial past. But Mozambique is shaking off the remnants of colonialism and emerging as a nation embracing its African identity. The country is known for its warm hospitality, infectious music, and delicious seafood. Mozambique's coastline is a dream come true for anyone seeking a tropical escape. And if you're a diving enthusiast, get ready to be amazed by the Bazarudo Archipelago, a chain of islands renowned for their pristine coral reefs, teeming with colorful fish and marine life. So, if you're looking for a beach vacation with a side of culture and adventure, Mozambique is calling your name. Discover a hidden gem. Angola, a country on the southwest coast of Africa that's often overlooked. Angola gained independence in 1975 after a long struggle. Today, Angola is rebuilding after decades of civil war, with enormous potential. From vast oil reserves to fertile land and stunning coastline, Angola has all the ingredients for success. Angola is a leading producer of diamonds, crucial to its history and economy. The music scene is vibrant, with styles like kizomba and semba. Angola deserves a spot on your travel list. We're ending our African adventure in Namibia, a country that's geographically diverse. Today, Namibia is known for its stunning landscapes and commitment to conservation. The Namib Desert, the oldest desert, features iconic red sand dunes at Sossusvlei. The Skeleton Coast is a rugged coastline with shipwrecks where desert meets the Atlantic. Etosha National Park attracts diverse wildlife, including elephants, lions, and rhinos. For an adventure from sand dunes to coastlines and wildlife, Namibia is perfect. And there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of the top 10 African countries with the most significant white populations. We've journeyed from the southern tip of the continent to the shores of the Mediterranean, exploring history, culture, and the lasting impacts of colonialism. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the diverse demographics of Africa, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Explore with Ouzi for more thought-provoking content. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep those comments coming. See you in the next video.